Time for the Kazon Kabal to try and get revenge on the Blood Angels. Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another battle between the Dark Eldar and Blood Angels, 500 points. This is our second game. We're just experimenting here with this Dark Eldar army. So this time I am playing two raiders. One has got homunculus in with 9 witches and a gauntlet. The other one's just got 9 witches with a gauntlet, and also have a talos with splinter cannons. The Blood Angels have deployed over here, and they've got a last cannon predator. There's a librarian at the back with some dodgy psychic powers, and then we have a rhino right at the back there with 10 tacticals in, and then we have some scouts, close combat scouts, which are going to flank. We have decided to play the same mission we played last time because it was pretty good fun. So we've got one objective in the middle, and it's going to scatter at the end of each turn. Okay, so the Dark Eldar are currently going first. The Blood Angels are going to attempt to seize the initiative. So let's see if they can do it. A 6, they do! So I stole the initiative on the first game. Blood Angels stole on this game. More to come. Okay, so turn 1 for the Blood Angels. So they've started moving the tanks into position. This one just moved up slightly. Managed to get prescience onto this to make everything twin linked. Proceeded to shoot into my raider there. 2 penetrating hits, didn't explode it. So just a wreck. My witches got out. I took a leadership check. They weren't pinned. So we're going to find out how well they can do on foot. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to now move into a turn 1 for the Dark Eldar. Okay, so my turn 1. I couldn't really do a lot. Moved the talos through the building a little bit towards the centre. Moved 12 inches with this tank. Tried to shoot the pred, missed. And just moved and ran the witches into that crater there. So that was turn 1 for me. So let's find out if the piece of terrain, the objective, scatters. So here we go. 3d6, a dead on, so it just stays there in the middle of the table at the moment. Okay, so we're going to move on to turn 2 for the Blood Angels and reserve. So let's see if the scouts come on. A 5 they do, so we'll find out which table edge. A 6, you can choose. Okay, so turn 2 coming up. Okay, so turn 2 then for the Blood Angels. The scouts in the end came on this side of the board, I think trying to bait my witches somehow. They did shoot at my witches. I didn't go to ground. Took a couple of cover saves. I did lose 2, but that was all. And then the tank got tried to get prescience on, but failed. But did manage to stun my vehicle here. So yeah, just 1 whole point gone, 1 whole point left. And that was it. Okay, so the Kazon Kabal turn 2. Moved the talos up in the building there, tried to get good line of sight on the scouts. Shot into them, managed to kill 1 scout. These guys just stayed in the terrain. I backed up the raider, trying to get some form of cover save. I shot the Bright Lance, and for the first time in 2 games, the Bright Lance hit. I managed to get a penetrating hit, but a cover save was taken from the building, so I did no damage, but at least I got a penetration through. Okay, so that was my turn. We are now going to go into turn 3 for the Blood Angels, and we need to see if the thing scatters again. It does, a massive scatter. So we are scattering 15 inches over towards those scouts.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Like this one.
More to come.
It stops there.
Okay, so turn 3 for the Blood Angels. The scouts moved on up towards the objective, shot my witches, killed two witches. the last predator there. Prescience didn't go off once again, however it didn't really need it. Managed to wreck my raider. The witches got out and they were pinned. Not very useful. And then the rhino popped his little storm bolters off and stuff at my witches, but no damage was done. So I took a leadership check on the witches, but luckily I didn't fail, so that was good. Okay, so we're going to move on now. So it's going to be turn 3 for the Dark Eldar. Okay, Dark Eldar turn 3. Couldn't do a great deal. I took a rough terrain check with the witches, only got a few inches, certainly not enough to attempt an assault on the scout, so I basically just stayed there, hoping for a good scatter with that objective. The Talos shot into the scouts. I managed to kill one scout, and that was my turn. So we are going to see if this objective scatters. Oh, it does. Off the table edge nearly.
Over there.
So it's going over in the corner somewhere. Okay, so more to come. Okay, so turn 4 for the Blood Angels. They make their big attack now. So the Rhino moves up, the guys got out, rapid fired my witches that were just there. I lost all of them apart from the Homunculus, who lost 1 wound. And then I was hit by the last cannons. I took 2 feel no pain 6+ saves. I rolled a 6 and then I rolled a 5. Nearly achieved it. However, she did die, or he died. And then these guys here, I lost a couple from the scouts shooting in, just down to 3. I didn't fail my morale checks, but all I have left is the scouts and the Talos, which at the moment just the base there, but he's in the building. So not looking too good for the Kazon Kabal, but we will continue on because the objective is all the way over there, and it's all about that objective, assuming I don't get tabled. Okay, more to come. Okay, so my turn 4. I made a valiant attempt there to try and do something. Took the Talos up, shot into the Blood Angels, killed 2 guys, and then proceeded to assault. And then over here I took the witches up and managed to get a massive assault range and assaulted the scouts. Sadly, I killed no scouts and all 3 of my witches died. They consolidated up over towards the objective. And then here, my Talos, he killed 1 guy, wasn't it? Yeah, 1 guy. I rolled double 1 to wound, but I did kill 1 guy. And then, yeah, I lost 2 wounds. I didn't do my 3+ save, and then I didn't do my feel no pain, so I took 2 wounds. So all I have left is the Talos on 1 wound. We will continue, but it's pretty much all over. Okay, so more to come. Okay, so that was turn 5 for the Blood Angels. I'm desperately trying not to be tabled. That's my objective. The objective didn't scatter, it stayed head on target, so the scouts just moved on over towards the objective. We went into the assault. I rolled a double 1 on my 2 wounding dice that got through, so I did nothing. And then the Blood Angels failed to hit me, so we just stayed locked in combat. As we move into turn 5 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so turn 5 of the Blood Angels, and it's all over. I did manage to kill 1 of the tactical marines there, but ultimately, yeah, my Talos went down. So that is the end of the game. Another fantastic victory for the Blood Angels and another tabling for my Dark Eldar. But as I said, we are just playing for fun, just trying to get used to these units, just some little games before we go on to some big games. Yeah, so that is the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the battle reports. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.